Today we're looking at a sequence of 2 to the n divided by 5 to the n plus 1. And we want to see if this thing converges or diverges. And if it diverges, or if it converges, we want to find the limit. So we are going to start off looking at the limit to just kind of see what happens with this particular sequence. So notice we have 2 to the n over 5 to the n plus 1. When we're working on this, we are going to use a nice little piece of information, and that is that if we have x to the a plus b, this is the same as x to the a, x to the b, which is a wonderful tool to have. So we're going to be using that. We're going to rewrite our limit here. Instead of 2 to the n over 5 to the n plus 1 as 2 to the n over 5 to the n times 5. And we could put to the first power, but we're just going to leave it as times 5. And then what we're going to do is we can smush our bits together. And I'm going to actually write this as 2 different fractions so we can kind of see where this is coming up together here. We have our 2 to the n over 5 to the n, and then we have 1/5. So notice what we're doing is we're taking this 5 here and we're just kind of pulling it off to the side. Technically, this 2 to the n on top is 2 to the n times 1. So we're just rewriting it on the side. Now we have an n on the exponent of both terms here, top and bottom, which means that the next thing we can do is we can pull that n out all the way out to the outside there. So now we have 2/5 to the n. And notice if we have 2/5 to the n, that is going to be a fraction less than 1. And when we have a fraction that n goes to infinity, our graph is going to show that it actually goes down to 0. So this drops to 0, and 0 times anything is 0. So our solution is 0, and the sequence converges to 0. There we go. Thank you for listening.